to be revealed under it. Mirana as well, just on the edge. I think they might have seen her. Not 100%. I feel like she should have dodged it, but Frisk definitely going to be seen under the ward now.
Yeah, they know it's warded.
They want to try and pair it up together, though.
Marblu's going to be able to get him with a tag team. So plenty of burst. Now Fly stuck in the middle, and we know there's no escape for the Slark. Let's see if they're going to be able to do it 3v4 now. Well, Frisk, he will not be able to escape with the leap not leveled up. So, I mean, you just ran straight to the high ground vision advantage that Meteor were playing with. And in the end,
like going that Orb of Venom that I was talking about really makes it a lot harder for Doom to be able to sustain in this lane. And they've even got the Blood Grenade to be able to make another play potentially. Maybe Molasses just hit up onto the level 2. Just thinking they might look to make a play off the back of that Blood Grenade, which he just launches out now.
As a result, we're going to see they should be able to trade though on Fly. Stolen 7 Essence, so as the pounce, he's actually going to go for the Doom instead. He's got some one charges to play with on Molasses. Infernal Blade's up as well. Marblu with his ability still on cooldown. He's got the boost extra advantage if Fly just won't be able to jump away. He tried to cast it, but it was still on cooldown.
Very brawly top lane, and I mean, importantly, the Doom is the one that just keeps sort of happening here. We also get to have the Enchantress just in this lane.
I mean, top lane. Yeah, outside's in a lot of trouble. I mean, he just TP'd back. We'll just go out of the town. Now, maybe Marblu's the one that's in trouble. Going to be a lot of experience given over to Fly. Marblu's level 4 compared to the 3 on Slark. So now it's going to leave Molasses solo, and they're probably going to look to kill him off straight away. Fly still got a decent chunk of essence to be able to work with here. And they'll have the stuns as well, just in case. Well, he can't even TP out because he just came back to the lane. So this is another person now that's going to have to make the run of shame. That'll be the case as Fly is on point, already up to 4 perma agi.
It's exactly what you want to be able to set up this game as the Slark, right? You've got a slightly...
I'm going to have Radiant forced to try and rotate in. Marblu might be in some trouble, though. Frisk is point blank on the toss, so won't be able to set up for the arrow. And Snowball's going to be there to dodge it from Marblu. Meanwhile, XM is trying to zone away the other support as well. TZ, nice shot, actually locks XM out, but it's not going to matter. Frisk has still got the damage with the help of outside, and we got the rune up top as well, so XM should be able to find the DD.
Fly feeling a little bit more anxious with going for those dives with the creep wave underneath the tower. Okay.
Echoes? What? I don't know. Well, at least XM didn't get the rune, right?
Sure. I guess he was just trying to go for a bit of a flashy play there. Doesn't end up working out. Topside, like I was saying, Fly, he was tempted to continue to go on to Molasses, but he's got the Doom available now, so that's really going to dissuade him from going any of these solo dives. And rotating TZ towards this lane just to try and prevent this tower from going down as quickly as possible. Again, we have to remember that Piggy Killer are the ones that want to be playing on the front foot the majority of the time. Looking to bring all 4 heroes here. I mean, you're kind of low, my guy.
Oh, and he just TP'd to this lane as well. He felt like he was going to be able to provide some impact, but wasn't reading that. Piggy Killer brought all 4 heroes back to the lane, and now XM, they're chasing down Marblu as well. Won't be able to catch him up, but they do shove him away. Meanwhile, mid lane, Fly gets blown up from Echo, so the double astral step with the maxed out resonant pulse was enough. Simultaneously, though, finally they're going to be able to catch up to Marblu, as he did kind of go the long way back around to mid, but with multiple heroes nearby for Piggy Killer, they will be able to get rid of him.
So we're seeing with the Void Spirit a much more damaging-oriented build, I guess, power treads in the Dream League games last night. This time around, though, he won't get caught by the arrow, but also phase boots feel so much more important in this game, right? Against a lot of the physical damage that they've got coming through for Piggy Killer. It actually even steals the shield rune away.
He's got his astral step back up shortly, though.
Doesn't even need to activate the rune.
Fly is dead. That's no bueno. Yes, he did indeed.
And that gives Marblu his level 6. So, despite the fact that his wisdom rune was taken away, he's still perfectly fine on the Tusk. Like, this is what you need. You just need those super early levels. You need to make sure that you're not going to fall too far behind. And, well, before that kill came out onto TZ, he was actually the highest net worth support in the game. So, the fact that he's been able to get up to that point, and again, you've used the Exorcism, you've used the duel. Shadow Dance just about to come back up. You have to wonder, though, how much more effective is the Doom relative to the Exo. I feel like they can stand to defend this if they really want.
TA's going to do a lot of the damage if they just let her freely right-click. She's going to look to try and enter. They've got the Spirit Siphon to be able to address the refraction, and now she's going to go down, and all their damage just evaporates at that. Piggy Killer, they can charge on forward. Nothing to stop them. Maybe just the detection being the one thing in question. But Ava, he's even going to be able to catch up the Tusk as well. They so close to having enough damage to find the duel victory. Regardless, though, it's a 4-for-0 down bottom killer. And Frisk. And he's going again into the Solar Crest. Are they going to go on this?
Not without
They're still on cooldown. Oh, he's actually going to snowball in. And look at the wraparound. XM's going to cut them off as well. So they're going to have a difficult time at retreating. XM will be able to deal with TZ. Marblu's going to be forced to go to the north instead. There's no real escape here. The only way he really gets out is off the back of the teleport, but Fly has that nighttime vision.
Oh, I thought Roche might try and run through them or something. But no. Just leaves his home. I mean, the thing is, you did by splitting up that fight.
Yeah, they're starting to TP in. Last is he's going to hurricane himself forward to get closer for the Doom. I don't think there's much outside's going to be able to do to protect his XM death proffer. It's a big kill for them to find. Echoes gets a bit of a streak as well. So great read from Meteor. A couple of heroes showed bot from Marvel. They want to take the Tusk out of the equation to get rid of some of the tag team. They don't have the damage inside it though. Now that Fly is shown up, the Slark once again looking to try and go towards the backline, addressing the supports, the snowball. It's going to take them deeper and under the tower though. So Fly can start to feast, but with the Shadow Dance expiring, he's in trouble. Forced to duck into the tree line, and our Echoes as well is here for the cleanup. With a Void Spirit showing at a perfect timing to get both the supports on the retreat.
I've seen a couple.
They're looking to fight top though.
Little isolated.
That they are. Echoes is not with the team. Even though you've got the age's advantage, Good Pike's going to get some distance away, so TA can look to turn it around. Shadow Dance has already been used from Fly. They're going to drop the Doom as well. Why not? An easy kill onto Fly, but look at the wraparound from XM. What a great angle.
It's a level 2 Exo.
In comes the Death Prophet from behind with the Arcane Rune as well. But Echoes, he's looking to show up to the party as well, but the Void Spirit has something else to say. A bigger jump in. The burst potential XM will go down. Meteor, they got the damage to secure the kill. A buyback forced out from Frisk as well. But they will get nothing out of it. You go top now, you know Tusk is not there.
Yeah, and you know Void Spirit's not there either. Actually just walked down, so he's still going to be able to TP up to the outpost.
I mean, you see Marblu's instantly beelining it to the rest of the team. They need to connect as soon as they can. But they got the Observer Sentry combo, so Frisk just gets blown up. They see Fly as well. Be cautious.
No blink just
yet. Try and retreat to
on Molasses. So he's unable to get that instant jump on.
They see XM.
They do.
Oh, he's trying to TP out. Oh, XM Echoes. He was still ready with the render to cancel that. They had multiple ways to stop him, so now they can, without a doubt, go high ground. I mean, Ava's still in a pretty annoying position bottom. They're going to get a tier 3 tower, so if they go...
Play a little bit more aggressively, maybe lock right in on top of Echoes would be the absolute dream.
I was going to say, they've got a lot of vision with that Watcher. Going to be able to get rid of those Fly onto Echoes. But they want Marblu instead. Feeling like that's the easier target inside the duel. They should... Oh, they don't even get the victory again. Ava still with only 20 damage stolen. Regardless, it's a kill and a support, which should help them chain this into TZ's life as well. Because there's nothing that Meteor are going to be able to do. I mean, he's getting close towards the base, but Echoes is just going to chuck out a stray Remnant, hoping that it does something, saying that he's maybe tried to assist. He's going to be cautious, or Frisk might find him.
They can go just mid though, right? Like there's no...
Getting back inside the base, but Fly, he's tuned up. Again, no way to be able to protect himself. Before stuff gets some distance away. Piggy Killer, you got to be cautious. The respawns are coming up, and now Echoes is completely uncontested. The multi-man Void Spirit silence means that they will crush them inside the base.
That was so close though.
Again, Frisk. Oh my god, Echoes on this Void Spirit.
He's playing pretty damn well, isn't he? Fly has to be a little careful. This time around, he's the one holding the gem. After they were able to Pick that one up that the Ogre Magi
got the
was
Legion
holding. Might
nearby.
be able to get the
With
kill
Jewel
onto
as
the
well.
Void.
They're going to get it fast and look to retreat instantly.
They don't have Doom though.
Firefly, he's got 45 stolen essence. He actually might look to man fight. He's a real big beast right now. You need
There's
to...
no Doom available. You want to just, again, get any sort of pick off. Don't have any vision to be able to play around with those. So Fly with that extra Slark vision. He sees TZ at the moment. Marblu's the one they really want
start
though.
with the arrow. And they're going to be able to catch him out though. It's going to be a lot of essence given over to Fly as well for the long drawn-out fight. This could favor Piggy Killer. Couple of bashes into Echoes. He's doing a good job to kite the Void Spirit. Meanwhile, XM, he's shoving them his way as well thanks to the exorcism. They need a way to address the Templar Assassin. Now the Halberd's expired. She might be free to re-enter the fight. She's going to blink over the top, assassinates the Legion. But again, you have not addressed Fly. This Slark is starting to be an issue, but they might just not have the supporting class to protect Fly. Goes out into the ultimate. The AoE damage is not enough to secure the kill, as now Fly is going to turn the Enchantress as well, and Ava's back in. Jewel's not there, but the Halberd will do the trick. Completely kiting the Templar Assassin. There's no value she's going to have, but Echoes! Snipe Slark on the background, a gigantic kill for the Void, and he should be able to get out as well. The reward is there. He can live to tell the story. In fact, he wants more kills as well. XM. They've got to respect Ava, though. The Jewel is there, but I guess they've just got no damage to fall up inside her. XM somehow still live outside. It's going to be there shortly. They get the jump over the top. He might just feed victory over. Oh, extra damage now over to the Templar Assassin, and they can look to clean up. Outside's gone as well. What a disastrous fight for Piggy Killer.
And they still want to back off. I mean, there's two cores down.
Right click's going against the TH for the essence being stolen. But the Shadow Dance will soon expire. They haven't addressed the first life. Finally, they'll secure the kill.
They're out of their
They set
auras as
themselves
well.
up for round two, though. Off to the right, they caught Echoes. That's a big target. Lock him inside the Jewel, but the damage, it's not going to be enough. The bashes and silence are there. Echoes will go down.
So many essence shift jacks.
41 stolen essence. He could definitely take over this team fight. And Fly, he's going to try and do just that. Towards the Doom they go. A double kill for the Slark. He's going to try and find the angle to heal back up and maybe go back in afterwards. But the TA, she's still in fighting shape as well. Jumps over to the left and gets rid of Ava. Two heroes without a buyback on Piggy Killer. This defense is looking impossible.
Not with
Maybe
a Slark,
not with an arrow landing. Okay. Refraction's gone for a little bit of time, but Echoes is back in the midst. Great timing out of the Shadow Dance. Fly's going to be okay for the moment once again. He doesn't have Depth Shot for another 15 seconds. Fly, he's overplayed his hand. It didn't have the defensive capability to get in and out for that last final time. And as a result, Piggy Killer, they will not be able to stay involved in this first game. It's Meteor that will come out on top. And as a result, Piggy Killer will lose their first map of the DPC.
Crazy stuff. An excellent performance coming through these targets. So I think that's going to be a pretty big timing for them if Piggy Killer are able to get up into that. But beyond that, I'm almost considering, like, do you need to get a Rapier this game on top lane?
Arrow's going to connect on Frisk, so they might actually turn for the Rubik instead. And they're going to be able to secure first blood off the back of that. It's
I've been waiting to see this.
Yeah.
You know, that early kill based off of a little bit of slow coming through, of course.
But we do have those wisdom rooms coming up shortly.
Yeah.
He should be able to... Whoa, Frisk actually got it. Okay. And now Tizzy's in a bit of trouble. He's already used the Mischief. They're going to drop the ward as well. Okay, I mean, that is a ward just for Mr. TZ.
Wonder if they saw that be placed up. Yep, he did, absolutely. So should look to get a free D ward off, although this is a much bigger kill if they're able to secure it onto Fly. TP coming in down to the bottom side of the map with the Underlord. He's going to be able to get to the kill. I love active Underlords, man. It just feels so good to be able to move around this huge map with such effectiveness. Go from farming to killing without too much of a delay.
Arblue went through the rift as well, but he's going to run to XM and Frisk. Telekinesis will make sure it holds him into the cloud long enough for XM to pump out the damage. So, nice little kill. XM getting involved pretty early on here for the Riki.
Meteor, though, they're farming quite well across the board, aren't they? Actually, I'm a little surprised that doesn't have a little bit more. I guess a lot of those last hits have been the Plague Wards that he's looking to avoid for now. But early on in those early levels, you can really look to build up a lot of your experience off the back of that. So he's already hit up onto that level 6 quite early.
For bottom lane, Molasses able to close the distance, get the hoof some set up for the arrow on Marblue. Now back to top. Well, they're coming out with the ultimate here from Ava, so the Plague's going to prove to be a bit of an issue for the Templar Assassin. And now they're going to be able to turn to TZ as well with a rotation from outside. This should be the tower going down. And well, he's even rewarded with a double kill as well. So, Fury. So we should see her be able to leapfrog over Fly's net worth pretty surely. Hopefully they're making some ancient stacks as well, which there is a double by the Tormentor for the boys on Dire. Top lane, Ava is trying to run through the rift, but he's going to be able to stop that shot. Marblue even goes through the rift as well just to get involved. And now they're going to go bottom. Frisk is looking like a freebie under the tower.
Roche is coming.
Looks like he got the read, although Molasses trying to cut off the path. They might be forced to stampede, although Atos is going to be up in a couple of seconds. So, oh, they still stampede for it. So a little bit of miscommunication, stolen stampede, but he's not going to be able to get out of range. But with all this going on, space created because the tier 1 mid end up's going down as well. So a nice little injection of gold for the boys on Piggy Killer.
You know, this is something that they do so well, right? The macro gameplay, being able to split up the map, even if they're happy to lose a hero if it means that they're getting 2 other lanes working in their favor. That time around, taking mid, again, mid doesn't really have the highest priority these days just because there's no objectives to really contest around it. But if it just means that the map movement becomes a little bit more tricky, they're actually going to contest this?
All right, well, they know the Stampede's on cooldown, so they won't be able to retreat, but they'll turn it on XM. Hand of God's going to be enough to keep him alive for the moment, and now the Plague bounces off to the other heroes as well. So for the Centaur, plenty of damage over time. Somehow again outside gets the double kill, but beautifully done. All right, that's really reward-y.
You know, this mass aura build, I wonder when he's going to consider going into the Aghanim Shard as well, because, for example, if he's able to pick it up nice and early, then maybe it's going to be the Ricky, for example, that ends up...
Ava? It's pretty deep, my friend. Who's he going to be able to kill along with him, though? Last is going to try and TP out outside. Will not be able to secure the kill before he escapes. So we're 1-for-1 in...
Instantly blink striking towards that range creep to be able to claim it and deal the damage into the tower, but they want to play off the back of this diffusal. Maybe he's going to farm for the next tiny bit, look to steal away perhaps the Wisdom Rune, but Underlord, he's in place. He knows that with this tower going down early, that's something that they're wanting to try and snipe away, and they're not going to let that happen.
No, they're going to get more as well. Outside now.
Ooh, the scared of the
Venom. Going to think twice. Yeah, we saw Ava show up, and that's going to do a quick U-turn, tuck the tail, and run away. Top lane. Wait. What's going on here?
Dark Rift.
Okay. I thought first this was his rift.
Wait, he went back. He went through.
No. Okay, they're going to get him. So I thought it was his rift because he reacted so fast to go straight back through it. It confused me for a second.
Gotta be quick on the buy those plague wards.
This is awkward. This is really, really awkward. Need a way to be able to break him out. Centaur activates the Crimson. He's going to be okay. But the Blink Dagger is continuing to be disabled, so it's going to be up to everyone else to try and start the fight on Meteor. The Boundless from afar, they should be able to bring Frisch down at least. They won't get anything more out of it, though. That was 5 heroes together on Meteor for quite some time, so Fly is continuing to catch up in net worth.
What's he going into? He's got the Blade of Alacrity at the moment on the PA. Is it just a rush into the Manta? I guess, but if that was the case, then I feel like he would have finished up at least the Yasha by this point, unless he just wants to rush or they get a quick kill onto the Monkey King. All right, feels good. But yeah,
he's got... So I was going to say he's got 2,400 gold, so he's holding a lot. He has not decided yet.
Might just go into the ulti orb. Is he trying to rush the Ags? But, I mean, the Dispel, like... Oh, it looks like that might be the case. I mean, he wants the Dispel against the Underlord, I suppose, just to continue to run at them. Oh, they see him.
Oh, they're rifting. Fly! TP's friends, hello, I need help. They might be able to get back. Wait, you gotta get the kill first? Oh, okay. Get the kill and now get out. Frisk, can it cancel anyone's TP? He'll stop Molasses's. They're gonna steal through the rift. Okay, at least.
They're all going.
They're following them. Whoa, do you want to take this fight now? The side blades, they can bounce off each other. Ava's at least able to get the ultimate out, so Molasses is in a lot of trouble right now. XM, does he want to go for the finishing blow? If he does, it might just cost him his own life, though. That's going to be activated. Pits up in a couple of seconds as well. If they can get out of the silence, they've got the damage. They don't. So at least you'll get the kill before Molasses gets a return in the end. But what an awkward sequence. They're going to
behind the
TP
tower.
back towards the outskirts. Arrows off the
misses.
mark. This is a much more awkward start. And they're good. Do they still want to stick around? TZ's in a lot of trouble. Bonus armor's keeping it healthy for the moment. They're going to stampede into the middle. TZ's not dead just yet. He's soaking up all the spells, and it means the rest of Dire, they're freely and able to not care about anything. Chris will jump in and out to look to assassinate the Monkey King with his own ability. But TZ's done his job, just taking up every single... They will be in prime position to be able to close out the game. TA, the classic second row hero, just to
TZ again, though.
roll over.
That positioning is so good.
Got a sentry in the lane. XM's going to be scouted. They're going to jump instantly. Hoof stomp with the burst. It looks like it's going to be enough. Yeah, arrow connects. And the hand of God from outside. It didn't matter along with the Greaves, and they're looking for more. Last got to be careful his Stampede doesn't get stolen. The traps, oh, they double silence onto 2. It's all or nothing now. You need to group up and take a fight around your ward, but they're just losing members one by one. Ava gets caught out by the Atos as well. Meteor drops straight on the dome. And Templar Assassin was able to do it last game, and it looks like she might be able to repeat that success.
On top of the Venomance, that he ended up lifting himself with the Lotus Orb in onto him, so he didn't really have too much control in that team fight.
Whoa, 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 they're going around. Ava outside the base. Molasses, they're going to be able to miss a beautiful sidestep. Ava's still in a lot of trouble, though. The damage raining in is too much for him to handle. The Fly's back inside the base with the Manta completed.
He's not level 20, though.
Let's see what the target's going to be. Frisk with a stolen hoof stop with a jump in. Bye-bye, Mirana. In and out goes Fly. Refresh of the spells. He's out to safety. Beautiful dance from the Phantom Assassin, but can they keep it up? It's a 4-on-4 now. Age is out in 30 seconds. This is looking a little bit scary for Dire.
Remember, they got the break with the fan.
Oh, they might be able to turn it around, though. Centaur again. Frisk. Another double stun.
Oh, but they went out.
How is he up to full on Molasses? Jump in. They're onto the Phantom Assassin. And they've got the MKB as well. So Fly's in some trouble. A little bit more damage required. And the pit's going to be there, raining in from afar, holding down the PA, who doesn't have a buyback and has all of their damage. Centaur still in a little bit of trouble. Go XM, leading the charge for the potential last time this game, unless it's clean. Smoke pops and they see them under the trap. What? The route to 4. They're in shambles now. Echoes again. They're in such a choke point. How do you get out of the pit? It's going to be a disaster with how it started. Fly's going to try and put work in, but the PA just never found a target. Frisk will buy back instantly. Outside will not escape. Oh, wow. What a scepter.
So it's that Plague Ward that just died at the very end there on the Centaur that did it. I mean, it was the... your favorite Aghanim shard in the game, the TA shard, just that little bit of extra vision that the trap gave. They saw the Plague Ward that had been laid down. They knew they were making that sort of move. It was still a guess with the Dark Rift coming in, but
this is scary.
They've set up for it again. They found
the trap from the Templar Assassin into the tree line, and they call Fly. Locked inside with the Atos, is going to be able to reposition. But XM, he's the one in trouble. Great timing with the BKB. He's able to get out, but Fly, he wants to get in. But the Axe Shot does nothing. They've been able to burn the refraction. TA's in actually a lot of trouble. Some signs of life. Is this the fight they've been waiting for? But the heroes are just melting.
They just got to get Fly out.
Behind. And off the back of the Templar Assassin buyback, she's looking to get back in. They've scouted out Ava. A hoof stomp holds the retreat, and they're already looking for more as well. Fly, no escape. He's going to try and bring some members down before he dies, but he won't be able to do so. As a 5-man wipe should be able to spell the end of Piggy Killer in their final series. And this means that we have some more spicy tiebreakers coming up.